I'm having such a late start to my skincare for the day because I started my calls today at 9, but my call was with Meadow. So I was like, I'm not gonna get dressed for this. We just had to touch base about a bunch of exciting stuff that we're working on for the podcast. If you guys don't know, by the way, and you're new here, hi, I'm Gabby. I have a podcast called Thoughts May Vary. It's all about mental health, nuance, community, all that fun stuff. Check it out. My links are always in the description below for everything. But we are working on some really fun upcoming collaborations, upcoming projects, and Meadow and I were discussing all of that on our call this morning. That's all to say, her and I were both like eating breakfast as we were on the call. Clearly, I'm in my robe with my pajamas underneath. My robe, which by the way, like I won't let go of because it's so comfortable. It's from a company called Sunset Snuggles. They also make the most amazing blankets. And I'm so obsessed with this robe, but it is so dirty. And it's like, it's not even that it's just stained. Like I think one time I like watered the plants or like touched something on my like balcony and it was dirty and now it's just forever stained and I haven't like bleached it or anything. Where was I going with this? Oh, the call. And then after that call, I just like immediately had to send an email and then I just got sucked into my inbox for a second. So now I'm finally getting ready for the day because we are, you guessed it, working from home because that's what we do every day basically. But I'm trying to get more dressed. You know, I am currently looking for better, what am I saying? Like work from home outfits that aren't sweats and that aren't jeans, like something like lounge wear. So I am like on the hunt for that. If you have any websites that you love to shop from, link them down below. I thought I would take you through my skincare because I have updated my skincare routine quite a bit. And I will say it is about to update again because I am getting some amazing goodies from my friends at Credo Beauty, which is one of my favorite clean beauty stores to shop from, and I'm so excited for those products to arrive. But in the meantime, I dug through my drawer of things that I have not tried yet that some brands have very kindly sent to me over the last few months, which should I be using something that old? I don't know, but I'm going to. And some new products that I've purchased. So I wanted to show you guys what I am working with. So I just washed my face with my same sulfur soap bar that just keeps acne at bay. I recently purchased the Rhode glazing milk because I have not tried any of the Rhode skincare products. First of all, love this consistency. This is like actually quite milky. Meadow also really likes some of these products. My skin, I don't know if it can anymore because I haven't tried, but in the past, my skin has not really been able to handle niacinamide. And I know that there is niacinamide in a lot of these products, but not in the glazing milk. I am reintegrating hyaluronic acid back into the mix. I don't know why I'll like stop using hyaluronic acid because it's just so firming and plumping and like the exact addition that I need to couple with my moisturizer to get like that perfect hydrated routine. I found this one that Youth to the People sent me a very long time ago. Thank you, Youth to the People. The Triple Peptide and Cactus Oasis Serum. I've just been using a couple pumps of that morning and night. I am, like I said, waiting on some products from Credo. In that box, there should be a hyaluronic acid that I am dying to try, so stay tuned. Oh, there also will be an eye cream because I have been using this CeraVe eye repair cream that I just bought at the pharmacy when I was home in Miami like a month ago because I ran out of eye cream. It's hydrating in terms of like my eyes are not getting crusty. I also get eczema under my eyes, so I have to be very careful what kind of eye creams I use. And I know that a lot of people say like you don't need an eye cream, but I really like using an eye cream just for hydration purposes. I also ran out of moisturizer, so I dug into the archives, found this Youth to the People Superfood Air Whipped Moisture Cream. I am really loving this. I also just realized I definitely have had a booger in my nose that whole time. That's fine. I feel like you can always kind of reliably count on Youth to the People. Their products are great. My holy grail, my Naturopathica Go-To Cola. I'm obsessed with this stuff. My facialist staff gave this to me. Nourishing, I feel like is the best word to describe this. It's just such a thick balm, which I like to have on my face at all times. I know it is really hot right now here in LA, but I still like to have this on. Laneige, is that how you say it? The lip mask that everybody and their mother likes to use. Then I would normally give myself a little face massage with my gua sha, but I honestly am not in the mood and kind of just want to keep it pushing. Oh, very importante. I'm not even gonna attempt to show you because I am just so discouraged and upset, but I was curling the lashes on my left eye yesterday, and I don't know if it like got too close to my eye or what, but I ripped away, like I like jolted, but I was still clamped down, and I clamped down on my lashes. I had this, I don't really use it consistently, so I honestly don't know if it works. It's Agent Nature? Couldn't tell you. I'm supposed to put it like, I guess, on top, like you're putting on eyeliner. Of course, sunscreen. I like that my little waves are still giving. I'm glad I'm leaning more into this texture because I love this type of texture. I haven't been recording. I just had a whole conversation with myself. Well, I was talking about these Summer Friday blushes and how obsessed I am with them. And I just applied one in the color Warm Desert on my cheeks and a little bit on my eyelids. And I was just saying how I love how it's like a bronzier blush. And then over top, I've been putting Heat Wave, which I love because this is very much that like intense reddish pink, like been in the sun color. But when you add just like a tiny bit over top, it's not like too intense, because I've noticed that if I put it just on my bare skin, it's very much giving like she just took a workout class. So I kind of like to blend it into the other tones. I can't believe I was literally recording for like 10 minutes, or thought I was recording for 10 minutes, whole ass convo by myself. And I was just letting you know it was on the list for today, which is essentially just a ton of admin work, like catching up on emails, a lot of TMV projects and ideations that are finally coming to fruition that like we finally have good action steps for. Just turned in some copy for a client that I'm working with, waiting to hear back if they have any revisions. And then I've got to send some scouting images to Architectural Digest to see if they want to go through with this home tour that I'm pitching. Yeah, just gotta like move through that admin side of my to-do list that I always put off. Ooh, I just swallowed that. See guys, she's okay.
Hi vlog.
Hi vlog.
Hi vlog.
Yesterday I had dinner at Maddie's house, and I like put the camera up on her. I was like, see guys, she's okay.
She's alone every fucking time. Maddie's in like it's like her hand in the background. People are like, Maddie Bragg?
No, literally.
Is she alive?
Literally. And then she was saying, she was like,
she's fine.
I'm just zooming in on your face.
Let her live. Just come to Thoughts May Vary. You'll hear about her.
That croissant really changed the mood.
That couple just raises her voice at the end. Oh man, this is
Nice.
aesthetically pleasing.
Right? So it was on rice. He's doing a great job. Honestly, just eyeball this. I like it very saucy. Teaspoon of that in, but honestly just do it to taste. Try one for a taste test. I'm gonna put a little bit of soy sauce. Like that much. I just have some sesame seeds that I'm gonna sprinkle like a handful. Just taking some fresh ginger. I like a lot of ginger. Kind of depends on your preference. These slices are kind of large and in charge. So if you wanna like chop it up first, I hear you. I was too lazy. We're gonna transfer into a prettier bowl. And of course it's almost forgot. I have so much energy right now. I wanted to show you guys updates that I'm making to my bedroom. It's slowly but surely coming together. I have hated my bedroom since I've moved into this apartment. I've lived here for like over 2 years now, and it just never did what it was supposed to do. Bed frame was really the only thing that I was like, correct. Everything else, not so much. I don't know what accents are coming out of me right now. I don't have a car this week because my car is getting serviced, which is a whole other... Let me tell you that story actually very quickly. Tangent. The engine light in my car will periodically turn on when the car turns on, but then it'll turn right off. But last week it was like happening quite a bit. So Zoe was like, you should just go get your car looked at, like just go take it to the dealership, whatever. So I was like, okay, I'll go do that. I need to move this bench out of the way. Did I do it? No. Thought about it, didn't do it. Then I was going to a therapy appointment, which I'm in a new therapy. Is that a way to say it? I have a new therapist. That's a better way to say it. I get in my car, the engine light turns on. Sometimes that happens when it's like really hot outside, and it was like basically 100 degrees that day. So I don't think anything of it. But then the car starts shaking. The car starts vibrating, okay? And I'm like, no, this does not feel correct. I also am extremely paranoid. If anyone in my personal life is watching this, they're like, Jizz. So my car vibrating, I'm like, and this is when I explode. This is it. Like, it was so nice knowing you. Ciao Pascal, like, bye McQueen. I take it to the dealership. I pull up, I tell the guy, hey, engine light's going off. Haven't mentioned the shaking quite yet. I don't know why I didn't leave with that. Engine light's going off. Can you just check my engine? This guy tries to shoo me away. He's like, no, engine light goes off for a number of reasons. Like, if it's not staying on, like, you're fine. And I was like, no, the car's vibrating. Like, I need you to run a diagnostic. Did I use that verbiage? Absolutely not. I learned it after. But I was like, you need to check the car. That's what we need to do. He reluctantly checks the car. And of course, like 100 things are wrong. From my understanding, my car has 4 cylinders, which I guess communicate with your fuel tank. One of those cylinders was not functioning. Now, it was not functioning intermittently, which means that it was misfiring sometimes, aka my engine light would turn off, therefore not giving me the appropriate warning of like, you need to go to the dealership to check out the car. You're telling me that my car is not gonna alert me when something's going on? And he said no. He said we don't have the technology. Okay. I then asked what would have happened if I would have waited a couple of days. He said your car could have stopped in the street. Guy then says, we're gonna have to order that part, so your car's gonna be here for a while. This was a phrase that I got told for a while. Like, I had to ask multiple times, what does for a while mean? They were like, probably a week, and we don't, by the way, have any loaners to give you. They did, however, give me a couple of vouchers for Alto rides. He gave me 6 to be exact, which is really just 3 trips there and back, which, sir, I'm gonna be carless for a week. Do I have places to go? No. Do I want the option to go to those places? Absolutely. Que pasa? I tell him, okay, because what the fuck else am I supposed to tell him? Like, okay. I get a text from this guy the next day saying, yeah, the car's gonna be here for a while. Again, that phrase, for a while. I was so sure that he was gonna follow up with more information, because who the fuck writes that without like letting you, it's, you know, it's not like my dry cleaning, it's my car. Who's like, yeah, it's gonna be here for a while. Just for a while. I wait like 30 minutes because I didn't want to be like overzealous and be like, hello, like what? I was expecting more information. More information, in fact, did not come in from him. So then I called him, and he was very nice, by the way. This man is very nice, being very helpful. So thank you, Mercedes-Benz of Beverly Hills. He tells me Thursday or Friday, your car will be done. Point is, I'm home. If you would have told me this like 2 weeks ago, I would have been like, this is the perfect excuse to not leave my house. Now I'm on this kick. This happens to me like once a month where I cannot be home. Like, I need to get out. I need to go work from somewhere every single day. I want to go to dinner. I want to like run an errand. Do you know what I mean? This happens to me once a month. I get like this burst of energy. So that's where we're at. Couldn't tell you how we got there. Sidetracked. Anyway, back to the bedroom. Point is, we've been wanting to, by we I mean me, give this bedroom a little bit of a refresh, make it a little bit more grown feeling, and it just felt very rushed, mismatched. We're a little confused, because that's what it was. I've always approached apartments where I'm like, I need to move in and I don't want to deal with like the slow burn of finding furniture. A, that's partially due to the fact that I'm just impatient, period. And B, that's just the way that I've been conditioned to furnish apartments, because in the past I had a job that I had to go to, so I was gone 5 days out of the week all day, so I didn't really have time to think about furniture or get furniture delivered. Obviously now I'm a freelancer, I have so much more wiggle room, and I kind of implemented that when moving into the apartment, but like not really. So now I am taking that approach. I will say that I mean, you guys know, like I'm a tourist. I love beautiful things. I love decor. If you don't know, I used to work at Architectural Digest. I still write for them. I love home decor. Big fan. over here. A lot of it's really expensive, and a lot of the like vintage furniture that I'm really interested in, real expensive. There is ways to obviously thrift and get really savvy with it and do it for a budget and get DIY with it. I half don't have the patience and tolerance, and the other half, like, I've just kind of accepted the fact that I would rather spend that type of money once I'm in more of a forever space. Not to say that like the next place I move into is going to be my forever home, but just ideally I want to stay in this apartment until I am ready, even if I'm renting, to be in like a proper house. And because of that, like, I don't know how the pieces in my apartment are gonna fit in a home. So obviously there's things like my bed frame that if it doesn't end up in my bedroom, like, this is an incredible bed for a guest room. Things like that I invested money into. So that's just a little bit of insight into the way that I'm approaching particularly my bedroom furniture, because I just know that that's gonna change dependent on the future space that I'm living in. Also, this has been really fun for me, I want to point out, because I have never lived in an apartment long enough to want to refresh it. When I was living in New York, I was just moving once a year. That said, I want to show you guys some of the pieces that I have started to sprinkle into the bedroom, and hesitant to do so, not because I need to do some like grand reveal. I'm so fine with like sharing the process of something, but it's not done. So I hesitate to show you guys because I'm like, it's not done and I want to show you how it's going to look when it's done. But I'm just going to show you the progress report, if you will, of like where we're at right now. So the first thing actually is this bench that I am sitting next to. So if you watched my last vlog, I showed you guys a little bit of a clip from when I visited Olive Ateliers, which is a showroom here in Los Angeles. Is just like even better in person, if that was even possible. Like, if you've seen their Instagram, it's just like, it's even better in person. It's amazing. I've been wanting to go there for so long, and they have a bunch of things like this, just like very rustic, beautiful pieces that just like only get better with time. Like, the more wear on it, just the better it looks. And I've been wanting to incorporate some pieces like that into my apartment, particularly into my balcony, which that's a whole other story because your girl is trying to budget right now, but it'll happen one day. But I got this bench from there. I do have a king size bed, and I wanted to have a sort of like reclaimed wood bench in front of my bed. I just think I needed a bit longer one. But let me stand up and like give you guys a little tour. Also, like, the room's a little messy because we're still like organizing, but I'll show you where we're at. This is the bench. She's so pretty and cute. I love her. I think she looks perfect with this bed frame, which I'm obsessed with. Sorry, I have clothes there that I'm deciding where I'm gonna store it. I'm like reorganizing. I just got these nightstands. I need to like style these properly, but I got them off Amazon. They're by the brand Sonder. These are linked to my Amazon shop. I built these last night by myself. I've really been feeling like Bob the Builder these days. I just feel like they really bring the room together and look so much nicer. I think what's happening above is not going to be what's happening very soon. I want to do a gallery wall over here, which is why I have like some artwork there right now, but I'm thinking I might put like the stuff that's above the nightstands maybe over there. Maybe that Picasso will go over one of these and then something else over here. We'll see what happens. This was the project of Friday night, which, let me just tell you, if you're in a relationship, ooh, this is way too zoomed in. If you are in a relationship and you have not built furniture together, just go ahead and do that for me and like leave a comment down below letting me know how it goes, okay? I just love how large and in charge this is. We had a casualty yesterday. I know it's not focusing, but this little bitch almost chopped my finger off. I feel like, Gabby, why are your workout clothes there? It's because I've had this thing in the corner. I tried to move it myself because I think I'm the Incredible Hulk, and literally started to scratch off all of these like wood shavings from, I guess, like this part of it. So stop trying to move that myself. This was like a real investment piece for me when I first moved in. It's just too postmodern for the space. It's just not happening. I might try and see if it fits under my staircase because I do need more drawer storage downstairs, and I think this might fit perfectly under my staircase, but it might be too big, and if not, then I will unfortunately be selling her. So if you live in the Los Angeles area, make sure to follow me on Instagram at @GabbyYoa_ to know if I sell her, because that is most likely where I will post it. I just wanted to give you guys the little room tour update. I also am gonna update some stuff downstairs. I think I don't know if it was my last vlog or the vlog before where you saw me like redo my entryway, but clearly like I'm on a kick right now of just wanting to refresh. I do need a new dining table. That's like the primary thing that I need. Maybe once I do that, I'll show you guys like a little tour of downstairs and show you like what I'm actually thinking of refreshing down there. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. I hope that you guys are having a wonderful day, week, night, whenever it is that you're watching this video. Please, if you enjoyed today's video, leave a comment down below saying hi. Let me know what part of the world you're from. I feel like that's a fun thing to know. Like, subscribe, ring the little bell, do all of those things. And then of course, like always, all of my links are in the description. My Instagram, my podcast, Thoughts May Vary, a link to our digital manifestation journal, Co-Create, which is like the best ever. There's over 160 manifestation prompts in there. We also have codes for the journal on our Patreon. So if you want, I think it's 15% off the journal, head over and subscribe to our Patreon, where you can always get codes and exclusive content for the podcast that will not live anywhere other than Patreon. So yeah, thank you again for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. See you next time.